Good day to everyone out there, guys. This is another episode of an album review. Today we are doing Skeel with your boy Tem Gosi and Anele over there, and we are still expecting our guests to come through, so they'll probably be joining us as we continue with this whole shandis. And I hope everyone's ready, guys.
Why am I not being mentioned?
Viz, you're behind camera.
Yeah, but I've been talking behind camera.
Exactly, you chose to be behind the camera.
But you can talk behind the camera.
Yeah, we're not coming behind the camera.
Okay, guys, and Valentine is behind the camera. He's gonna be he's gonna be having his own 2 cents in there, but then start mentioning as we go apart. So, guys, should we just go into it, or we should brush over a couple of things first?
I think we should brush over last week's one, saying that with the comments that we make is solely based on what we think at an audience perspective. So be prepared, because probably some people it's a harsh industry, so
no hard feelings type of thing.
So
and besides, we had the disclaimer.
Why are the smacks on people's faces?
And besides, we did have that disclaimer.
Yeah, we did.
But then people still can't feelings.
Okay.
That's deep.
Because
what we do here is for Swazi music, for Swazi arts. It's not for us. It is to help the industry grow in each and every way.
Yeah.
It's for you, the artist, and for us, the audience, so we can get quality music. So at this point in time, we acknowledge each and every artist doing great work out there. There's nothing personal or anything against you guys. It's just us lending a helping hand to the industry.
And it's our personal, actually. Let's just say our personal views. Somebody else might not share the same sentiment. So it's not like when I say I don't like it, maybe she'll like it. Maybe somebody else will like it.
You never know.
It's just that we have a camera and the internet. We just take advantage of that.
Actually, we're just people, just having a conversation at the end of the day.
And we decide to record it, so
Let's get into it then.
Yeah, you may not, I want to put my 2 cents in it, but who did it figure out? So
okay,
we'll take it.
Okay,
hype man, it's okay, boy. Download your stuff if you want to.
Nah, good.
Yeah, this week we're on to Skeel.
Yes.
And
congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
On putting a ring on it.
The engagement. I was there.
Speak up.
Okay.
I went there. Yeah, I was there. And it was one of those emotional things where you feel like maybe my engagement would have been better. It was supposed to. My engagement was supposed to be something like that. Skeel invited all of us. It looked like a wedding.
Really?
It did. It looked like a wedding.
It's early in the morning.
I know, I can imagine.
So as I was saying that, I was actually invited there, and then, I was sitting with my woman, and my woman was like, why didn't you do it like this? Put pressure on me.
Skeel putting people on the spot now.
Yeah, because Skeel was out there. It's
Like marathon,
and I remember the words. He said, we come to church because we have faith.
Yes, true.
But guess what? I have a different faith.
Okay.
Meaning to faith, that was the lady's faith. So right now.
Yeah, here like you do. He actually said it to me. I saw him last week. Yeah, he said the same thing. Like, I have double faith.
You see?
Okay.
And then he was
Hard to you, my guy.
He explained his faith. His faith is beautiful. His faith is here with us today. His faith, I'm like, this guy is going in hard. Mel was like, let's get this, let's do this. Are you saying yes? Yes, let's do it.
It feels like one of those situations where they should have caught it,
Yeah. We'll look into that one.
No, I think you guys are incompetent.
Nah, Ntanda Tino, Zenfunda Ngena like my engagement.
Hey, yo,
it's for music.
Calliber!
What's happening? Here's Skeel's friend. Here's Calliber right here. What's happening? We're talking gospel hip hop, man.
I think you should take my seat. Please.
Yeah, I think come through.
No, yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, please.
No. You are a 2 minutes guest.
Calliber, you're on the album. You're on the album.
Yeah.
You're on the album. You need to come take my seat.
No, next week.
No. You need to say your 2 cents. What do you think of Skeel's album?
Hey man, I'm biased. So it's the best thing that's ever hit Swazi rap / hip hop. I know Velefi is gonna think otherwise and say both Calliber and Skeel have mental problems. And this guy's really recording. Say guys, don't put me on the spot like this.
Too late.
Too late. I blame you.
Yo, you know me, yo.
If I didn't hear her voice, I was just gonna pass like I don't know her.
But the debate we've been having inside, do you think it is necessary to have that song that actually touches your spirit? That gospel deep track in actually a hip hop, what is it? Gospel hip hop. Album.
Yeah. This album specifically.
Do you think?
Okay, I don't get in the question.
Okay, wait. Let me put it this way.
Please stop.
He won't.
There's a
Please sit down.
It needs to be as live as possible.
there's a song that was did by Psycho. Some exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I love Skeel's album. You know, it's dope. I felt like, you know, I need that one track like that.
Okay.
You know, that one track like that where it's just gonna lay it out. You know,
I
and
don't
even the grown up, you know, will listen to it and
to it.
relate to it. You know,
Okay.
like Psycho's performed that song at JC Worship Center a couple of times in front of grown ups.
Just so you know,
and
I
the
was
youth.
against that.
And you know,
Before it even finishes.
but wait,
Guys.
I mean, that's that one song. Yes, he's done the album for the youth, but that's that one song. Now it's just gonna get even the grown-ups. Just one song to bring everyone to love his album.
It's been done
It's not.
over and over again. I don't feel like it needs to.
I get it.
No.
It's gospel.
I'm with Adele.
No. I understand what he's saying. He's saying there's a demographic that's for the youth.
Yes.
If I'm getting it correct. But then that might not work with an older demographic.
And who I'm meaning it's just one track.
That's one track.
But the other
Okay,
thing
I
is-
understand. I may not agree, but I understand what he's saying.
But you are a gospel artist as well, right?
Yeah.
But if you, let's say you are nominated under a category, it will be hip hop, right? You are a rapper.
Okay, I'll be honest, that has been one thing which is not been clear with guys who are like us.
Okay.
Because the hip hop guys are like, no, gospel. And the gospel guys are like, hi, hey.
You guys are uncategorized. everything.
So but okay, for me, I like that. Because that's where the uniqueness comes in, so to speak. Like, I know other guys will be like, no, we want to be.
Yo, let me ask you. Is there such a thing as I'm not thinking.
That's what I'm expecting a short.
No. Okay, my nigga, not today.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there such a thing as each genre like to a gospel rap?
Gospel rap.
Yeah.
That's a good question. My answer to that one might not be the same as maybe Skeel's and answer or Switch's answer. I look at gospel rap as I believe there's a genre such as gospel rap.
I concur.
Yeah. Okay, I say that because I'm in there.
It's not mainstream.
And mainly because the reason why I say that is because if you look at hip hop, there are sub-genres under hip hop. There's guys who do what is called conscious rap. There's the new trap. I don't know if it's properly defined.
It is. You're
so
still under the same.
Yeah. So in the genre of hip hop, there's sub-genres. So I feel like there's space for guys who say we want to explicitly just talk about the gospel only.
Lecrae is not
just
nominated with Book Henry Palmer, isn't it? He's only nominated with all the other gospel.
The truth, even.
The truth, yeah.
But my question is, at the end of the day, you are a rapper.
Okay, yes, but it's the same thing, it's a sub-genre thing I'm talking about. It's very easy to identify conscious artists. These guys talk about the government. It's like scary stuff. Get tax cut down. About like those scary topics. So yeah, exactly.
It's like what Childish Gambino just did.
And then you've got those guys to say, I just want to talk about booty and money. I don't want to touch the government. I don't want to touch.
But
no, you want to touch booty.
As well. You remember Soldier Boy? Soldier Boy too.
Exactly.
We don't even know what they were saying. I'm a Soldier Boy.
Should I help you out with the lyrics?
I don't know the lyrics, but I know.
And hands up.
You know. Maybe if it was more step, I'd know the lyrics.
Obviously.
For Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Yeah.
And now, even now,
because they were ahead of their time at that moment.
Yeah, even like Immortal Technique when he was talking about guys who actually go in hard, you know. Papoose is one of them. So, but I mean, I'll say, you know, regardless of what you just said right now, respect to what you just said, but I feel like you all are rappers at the end of the day. Because
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean when you say that?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I would put you under the same category as, for instance, KR. I'll put you under the same Psycholution because at the end of the day, it's hip hop. What you do with hip hop, yes, it may be the topic is just with a different subject, but at the end of the day, it's rap.
At the end of the day, you're competing for the same title.
Same prize. That's why they are nominated under the same category. It's not like
But these guys are listened to differently. If this guy would say,
I give you an example.
One tiny vulgar word, one.
It's gonna be messy for them.
They just kill. How is he a gospel rapper?
But then isn't that what you're trying to move away from?
So better this guy's are categorized.
They should be representing the gospel in a different way.
Which means we must call Bo floss rap then. I don't know. This guy's bad and bougie. You know, these guys that they talk about, I have
Migos.
I have ice in my Batman. I have a black diamond.
These guys are significant judged.
No. If I can add on that, the reason why that category you're talking about is heavily visible with us because the moment you touch spirituality and religion, it's different from floss rap. There's no hypocritical standard. Except I'm just trying to make money, even if I'm come be mana, but I'm trying to make the bag. But if I say Jesus is Lord, don't touch that girl.
Though?
And then you see me touching that girl here. It's
Is that your testimony?
It's very different for them.
So that's why
Uh-huh.
we have to get our story correct, and that's why even the hip hop cats are like, ish.
But your job is easier now. You know why? Because the scriptures that the work for you.
That is
Wait. I have to disagree.
How?
Why?
I disagree. Maskuluma ngabo cats like Calliber.
Okay.
What?
I'm not going to shoot at you.
I cover the bulletproof vest.
It's okay. We'll shoot him down.
Yeah, because Calliber, when you listen to his raps, he talks about life. Like you can see, he did not just go through the script and
conscious rap
and take. It's conscious rap with.
I like to call myself. That's another thing. I like to call my craft conscious of Christ. Because my consciousness, the conscious element would be there, but it's more from a grid that recognizes that Christ is alive. So everything that the life that he's talking about,
it's a pastors, man.
Yeah, to a certain degree. You know what? In the beginning, I used to disagree with that until the kids come up to you like, "Hey, your track made me put that down." I'm like, okay, that's.
You guys are so skilled. When this guy's spit, you wanna go to church, man.
I have one question.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not saying it's like my own opinion, but it's just something that actually came into my mind right now. Like, what do we say? I can say there's this track, there's this one track, we were talking about it, I forgot the title. Guru. He mentioned something about there's a fight, lana, wara, right? Like, I'm not saying anything bad about it, but it's like, if you could hear a track like that in the club, and you can hear a track like that in the church,
What's the difference?
where does it put the unconscious mind, the unknowing mind?
Wait.
I feel like I'm in class. I need to lift up my hand.
Like, you need to, like,
wait.
You're talking about the track Temptation.
Yes, temptation.
But now he is. You can tell us.
no, don't shoot me. I'm just. It's a question that's out there.
Again, like I'm saying, I'm biased, so unfortunately I feel like I have to have skills back. Okay, but I'm sure if I was here, would say something similar. If you listen to the content, I think it explains a lot of things.
Yeah.
The guru. The whole track was about temptations that we go through, we face. And the content was driving and saying, yes, we go to the temptations, but how do you deal with it? If you're in the club, there's temptations there, but what are you going to do after that? Because if you're a Christian, you're like, okay, God, that's even in the Lord's Prayer, lead me not into temptation. Yes, the temptation will be there, but don't let me go in and mess up.
Okay, now it's more like in the theater world or in the TV world, you dramatize certain scenes. It's not like you are saying.
So I think that's what
to get the point across. Like, this is what I'll be doing, but I'm not doing this. This is how I try to be. Because of
on the way to deliver.
I was trying to get. In fact, I wasn't trying to get the content in. The lyrics, it's okay. I was trying to get Lokutsi.
Welcome, Zoe.
Let's say, welcome, Zoe.
What's up, Zoe?
How art thou? Sit down, please. We've been waiting.
Family next to that.
No, citizen. We are recording. We are live. Just
like, may you.
And you are late.
There's a phone there.
Oh, let me just get
so that they know that you're gonna be late even for a paycheck.
No. Are the votes coming in? Yes. Or are they late as well?
Shots fired.
No, they're coming in by faith.
Yeah, by faith.
But I'd say before we let actually even Calliber go, he needs to give us 16 bars. Listen, your people are going to be watching this. You need to be ready all the time. So let's go, man.
Come on. Oh, Calliber.
I know if it was me.
All right.
Start this now.
Okay. Oh, you want to start?
No.
You want to start?
You got this.
I got this. Yo, that's what happens when you roll it very feeling. These moments happen. All right. Let me see, man. Okay. Okay, let me go through the files. I take one file. Okay.
Inventory files.
Inventory file 3.4. I have to submit it actually. Anyway. Okay, check it. I'm like, listen. Young people say YOLO, but they believe in lustfully. If you only live once, that should make you live righteously. 2018, my scars still preach to me. I should have been there, but Christ has been good to me. Find me in the club, preaching Christ all the time. Find me in the club, preaching Christ all the time. But at the end of the day, it's more than just a punchline. Lyrically gifted, guaranteed to topple more. Watch me kick a verse like there was scripture on a soccer ball. Every day I pray to Jesus. Without him I am bound to fall. And look Satan in the eye, through the spirit I am standing tall. Ever since I answered God's call, I found myself under attack. You about as vulnerable as an animal on the train track, thinking without Christ you cool until your life cracks. But Cali about to bring the power like when Samson grew his hair back.
Yo.
Okay, now let me chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skeel Temptations, #1 track.
Yeah.
And Alex's birthday today, right?
Really? Yes.
Yeah.
Again.
Happy birthday, Skeel.
Yeah, happy birthday, Skeel. Yeah, man. And
But by the time this comes up, we're happy belated.
Happy belated.
Because by the time this...
It's also short on your birthday. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
No, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Man, that was very insightful.
Yeah, man.
Super insightful, man.
Yeah, man. Zoe, how are you?
And for my dad.
Just say that line again. Calliber's got the power. What?
We got to bring the power like the Samson to his head thing.
What was that line about the soccer balls?
Okay. It's about to kick a verse like there was scripture on the soccer ball.
Oh, yeah. Just so everybody knows, I kill him with the freestyle every day.
No.
No, I kill him.
Yeah.
We know.
I kill him.
Yeah. Very cheating.
We know you, man. Who do you think you're talking to?
We know you.
Okay.
Thank you, man. You were God sent.
I know.
I didn't know. It was when I heard a voice.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
She was like, Candy, I was like,
The voice of an angel.
yes. Even as a baby.
We even take that. I think this helped a lot in us actually right now, because he came with the juice and explained it to us. You know what really
Facts.
got down. Yeah, the fact when you were not here, we were working.
Hi, Zoe.
But
I think this is a sign. I need to buy a car.
Wait, but Zoe,
Yeah.
we talked about Skeel's album. About how it makes you feel, what you think is it good, which tracks got you. What's your opinion about the album?
It excited me because it brings like a new breath to Christianity. He made it so cool. I'm telling you, from track 1 to the last track, you keep thinking, wait, this is literally a Christian hip-hop EP, but I'm not being preached at or being judged or being told what to do. He's literally telling his story as a Christian, and I feel like even if you're not at the stage where you feel like I'm a Christian, you relate to every single song, so it really excites me.
Gotcha. Which track got you though?
Temptations.
You were
Yeah.
just talking about Temptations right now.
No, but then there's Temptation is the first, and then there's what's this one? Yes, wait, there's this one with the kids. No, that one is the last. That one is like top.
About minute old.
Yes, that one. I need yeah.
Yo, I listening to the album you talk, and I was playing Umhlenge Wam
Yes.
on repeat.
On repeat. You know
On
what I like
repeat.
about Umhlengwam is how he has, you see those vocalists there. They have that church thing, but it's so cool. Umhlengwam.
Yeah, the thing that Anila wants. Isn't that what you want?
Oh, the hooks on the
Yeah.
album were on point.
Seth killed all
hooks.
the hooks though.
The hooks were on point. Yeah.
That was on the hook.
Yeah.
And another thing I
production.
like about Skeel is that it's not like your typical I'd say gospel kind of setup there. It's still you dance.
Yeah.
You'd find yourself throwing a young Vosho there. Like hey.
To be honest, it was a pretty international album.
It is.
Because when with some of these tracks, it was as if I'm listening to Lecrae. This other song, Lecrae, and it turns out like hallelujah, like it's a jam,
Yeah.
Like I really like the quality.
Absolutely.
I really like the quality. He came in and he proved, he showed. You can really believe him.
No, he's believable. He lives.
Exactly.
He lives. He is not, somebody who's actually in this by chance.
Yeah.
He lives by he's authentic to the gospel.
Yeah.
He's not a guy that you find him now rapping ngabuzulu. So we
but I was coming from the point you would say his delivery.
Yeah.
You believe his delivery, you believe his energy type thing.
Even when he performs,
Yes,
he
his
leaves it on
performances are
stage.
staged. Exactly.
No, it's
I've had a
crazy.
chance to have a conversation with him, like outside of music. I'm talking to Skeel as a person, and what I've noticed is that he lives what he sings about. His music is his life. He's not out here trying to write a song because this is a concept that's popping at the moment, or this is what people want to hear. He's literally saying, "Yo, this is me. This is my
Take it.
music. Take it."
This is how I
And-
want to deliver it.
Yeah, and I feel like artists like that or music like that really sticks because, yo, I am literally connected to you and no one else. I won't see you in the street and I feel like, is this the same person I was listening to? Like, it doesn't end up.
And one thing for me, sorry Thomas, one thing for me is I feel like this guy can do poetry. Like Umoshe.
Yo.
Like a guy, like,
He's a poet.
He is a poet.
He's a poet.
He is a poet.
yeah, like his voice, I'm like, this guy is like I didn't
That's
even
why
want
he's
to listen
ni-
to the
that's
rest
why
of
he's
Umoshe.
nice
I just
with
wanted
His
him
words
to
are-
talk.
Like say his wordplay is on.
I
Yeah.
just wanted him to talk.
You see, the first track,
just deliver.
It starts out with a poem, which is actually in a form of a prayer. But that's why I'm saying that I don't know how he does it. It's amazing. I don't feel like this nigga's praying on the song. I feel like yes,
This is it.
yeah.
And actually, we hosted him on the show For the Love of Hip Hop, the Cyphers.
He won that, right?
He won, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is a genius when it comes to wordplay. He knows how to like, you know, there was this saga, shout out to Ila, the cheese over oranges thing that actually happened, Magagan. And then what happened is he used that because we had that. I don't know why they're laughing, Ila, but I'm not laughing, bruh. You can zoom in my face so that you can see how serious I am. So now what happened
serious
is
too.
He was talking about, you know, Yena being a cheese. He doesn't like bunches, but he is a cheese from the birds. That's what Skeel said. And then he puts it over the bunches. Illa ill with it. He said that. No, that's what he said. I remember on the Cyphers. And all I'm trying to say is that he's relevant. You can tell that he takes time and writes. It's not like he's recycling like other rappers. They would come, do their verse from whatever track they've done before. But this one researches and writes. And shout out to him.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I don't know. Should we?
Yeah. So should we the cover? We saw the cover.
Loved it.
I like it. It doesn't work for all of us. And I would say that for Umoshe, it worked for Skeel because he wasn't. You could still feel himself as a rapper in his vocals. He's not out here saying, because I'm singing, let me sound like a true vocalist. Let me, you know, you still felt his charisma in the way he sang, and he wasn't trying too much, and I feel like that worked for him. But yeah.
Yeah, but the track was 6 minutes, bro.
There's a bit, no, but that's the thing.
feel
No,
it.
but that's the thing. Fair, like that's the thing about gospel. Fair, for me, it's a dog. You know,
No, it was not a promising song.
Can I say this to you? You are going to hell.
No, wait.
You need to miss a
Wait. So we're not judging this really because it's a Sabbath. Yo.
No, listen, I feel like with this one, as much as he's a hip-hop artist, he's a Christian hip-hop.
Yeah.
So there needs to be a balance. He's not supposed to adhere to a normal hip hop track because
We're not listening
Yo,
to
wait.
What we're
Eminem.
talking about with Calliber
Yo.
here.
Yeah.
So these guys, as much as
Wait.
in Swaziland, they might not necessarily be categorized on their own.
Wait.
But really, they are different.
Wait, I hear you. Wait, I hear you. But if it was maybe like a praise and worship song, you can give me a 6-minute song. But it was not a praise and worship song.
listen, praise and worship are two different things.
I don't care, so. But I said praise or worship. Leave me alone. I said praise or worship. Yeah, well. So if it was that kind of song, sharp. But
Hell.
God. No, I
yo,
think
wait. Let me explain.
explain yourself.
Yeah,
Fighting it.
I'm not fighting.
It's alright, let's let him explain.
Explain.
What am I fighting? Hell.
Explain, Ben.
Okay, yeah. What's it?
Hell. Kidding.
So you going to hell?
I'm kidding.
For real. Yeah.
Be serious.
What's it? Okay. If it's a 6-minute track, I shouldn't feel it. Like you said, we'll see. I did feel it.
Because you're going to have.
It's like the Johnny Lucas song.
That song.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was
You
7
didn't feel
minutes. It was 7 minutes, right? You did not feel that 7 minutes. Bang the second 2 minutes. But if Utokoka Ingo like 6 minutes, then I feel it with a track 2. Yeah, well, type thing.
But the
Wait,
message,
how did you
but the
feel it?
message, my
Like,
problem is, yeah.
I mean, I felt
the-
like
is
those
it
two
is
tracks because the first part is talking and is halfway through without saying.
I felt like the first part was like an intro of it, and then we get into the actual song.
So there's an intro.
It's not an intro; it's one
Nyangoma
track, but he's
in the same.
something like that because
Yeah.
he talks at first. You know, he's delivering it forward.
But I'm
Yeah.
just saying,
And then
if
this is
the message is relevant, you can go there. We have tracks like Dancing with the Devil, Immoral Technique.
When 16
No. I'm trying.
You remember?
You know what I'm trying to say? That it's what we were saying right now. It's dramatized. This guy is saying that they were trying to actually the Immortal Technique. It says he wanted to be part of a gang. They say prove it, kill somebody. So now he's telling like I had to go stand in the corner. So this thing you can actually picture what he's talking about. It had to go for 15 minutes up until he was like no.
get in the zone in one.
By the time
yeah.
when he actually killed the person, it was actually the mother because it was dark. And the mother worked 2 jobs.
So he killed the mom.
Yeah, then he had to go and repent. So I'm trying to say, Skeel,
We feel you.
I feel you, unlike...
But honestly speaking, the reason why I'm saying I didn't feel it is that at my workplace we're huge Skeel fans. Like in the car when we're going to different side places, we're always.
Don't you feel you're a
to-
bit biased?
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not. 'Cause
Okay, cool.
listen,
Go back, go
listen,
back.
we listen to the construction, and it's not until right now that you guys mentioned that it's 6 minutes. I didn't know it was 6 minutes.
Wait,
Because I
wait.
didn't feel it was that long. Exactly.
Wait. Were you at Skill's engagement party? Like engagement thing?
Yeah.
Were you at Skill's engagement thing? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't. I'm just saying I wasn't.
Maybe I groupie or something. I like.
But I don't think that will temper any of my judgments.
No,
I don't
why are you
really-
asking this question?
Huh?
Why are you asking this question?
Trying to say you biased.
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm serious.
No.
No,
I cannot be biased.
That is his personal life.
But he did give you food.
No. There was not food.
Oh, okay.
There was no food there. No, at the church. I went.
You didn't get food. Bona bo Calliber ke le bemlunge ngephandle phela.
No,
Yeah.
I was actually sitting. Oh, ngahamba immediately. Not
Oh.
I was there
Yeah.
by the church. I was there.
Yeah, but like I was saying, so like, I had that song on repeat. I
Is it
couldn't
the
get
next
enough.
Nice.
Okay, we're going track by track.
But if we go track by track,
Yeah.
I'm sure even Skeel will feel like now.
Okay, it's good to know.
Guys, you're looking for something.
I mean, just
Wait,
say
wait,
generally the whole album for me, it was
Rated.
rated. I'd give it obviously 8 out of 10. Now, Corner just 8 out of 10 because obviously there are certain things that you feel like probably he can do way better with him being this word smith he is, because he's amazing. True.
Can you come to me now? You see what he's saying. Skill's potential. He still has potential, despite delivering this nice album. He still has potential. That's why I want that track, because of his words. He's got these words, and he can deliver them like he delivered those words. He can deliver it on a nice, soft beat, and just deliver the message. That's what I want. I'll give it an 8. If he had that one track, it would be an 8.5, maybe 9. Yeah.
No, you never give an artist 10. Small.
I'm gonna give
I may just give him 10. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I feel like he really unpacked a lot in the whole project. You have that skit before Young 7 Day with the funny voices. Oh my God, yes.
And there's a track where he was God, eh?
Yes.
Where he was God with that deep voice.
That is amazing. Well done, good, faithful. So you know, so it's.
Is it
it's a
amazing or
lot.
blasphemy?
No, because he is not. What is blasphemy? Blasphemy is implying that you are God. He's not implying that he is God, but he's speaking the words of
God or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You?
Me.
You need to go to church.
Camera.
You need to go.
I really love the body of work. I don't even know what to say. What? I'm not a groovy. I'm not a groovy.
So excited.
I really love the album or EP. I'm not sure, but I really love.
That's so cute.
Spotty Skeel. Spotty Skeel. Yo, the quality, my guy, is on point. Even though I felt like a couple of tracks, the production would have been better. Yeah, I still feel like. Shout out to Seth the most. I feel like the quality was on point. I feel like I believe you. I love your energy. Thank you for Mshenga Wami, and yeah, man. I will give it, because they'll be giving you 8, number 8.5. I'll give you 9 over 10. Yeah, what?
So cute.
What? And I really feel like you do not need a worship song like Anil says. It's cool.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I feel like you do not need that.
Sorry.
Because there's a conversation I feel like we should be having. How we keep the youth in the church. We need music like this to keep the youth in the church.
I've had a conversation with, I think it was the whole P17. You guys know Point 7, right? Skeel, EXO, and Calliber.
And Andile as well.
Yeah.
A pyramid.
Yes. So they're at a point where I feel like they just want to establish the Christian hip hop sector of hip hop, you know, because most of the time they're being grouped as hip hop artists, and they're completely different. And what they're trying to bring about is completely different from everyone else. So I feel like as much as they could be pioneers for that in Swaziland, they need all the support they can get from us. We are out here saying we need change as a youth, we need to make things happen, but I feel like we need to start.
That's not what I was talking about. I'm just saying. I'm talking about keeping the youth in church.
Yes, Christian hip hop is what is keeping the youth in church.
You guys are on the same page.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I before I moved back to New Zealand, I used to go to a church, Abundant Life. That's where EXO is a youth pastor. And during our session, he'd actually rap the sermons. We wanted to go to church for that section. Like you'd be on some, are you going to church? No, I'm not feeling good. I don't give it. I'm going to church because Pastor EXO is going to drop some bars for me. So I feel like they're tapping into a sector where kids are all about hip hop, but to get the message, it just needs to be the right message.
Instead of them listening to me, they listen to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, is Temposi dropping bars for us today before we close up?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. One more thing. I feel like the Christian guys got bars for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
All of them. They got bars for days. They
They're
deliver.
conscious rappers.
They're conscious rappers. What's it call it? Gospel conscious thing. Something conscious. Our conscious. Yeah, it was a big word. And
Yeah,
English,
there's conscious and gospel in it.
yeah, and English is something else. Yeah. Cool. Are we dropping bars?
I think Calliber did that.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, yeah.
It would
Too much, yeah.
you know.
Oh.
He killed it for all of us. We don't have
No,
time.
yes, sir.
No, man, I'm
Except
always
the
ready.
fans.
It's no
Shout out Calliber, you made an elder. I'm a full level. So
I'm ready.
What?
Okay.
I was kidding.